Hey guys and gals of YouTube, how y'all doing? Dave Poyd here with LEGO Star Wars 75413. Something called Turbo Tank. It's been out for a while now. We're just now starting to get up here, and I did a quick video. Got one at a 25% discount, so with taxes and stuff, 96 bucks as opposed to the 160. There's not much to say that hasn't already been said. Kiadi Mundi looks good. I think he's fine. Arm printing, some people ask for, but you look at the source material, he looks fine. And of course, one of the most perfect figures that LEGO's ever had, B1 Battle Droid, and I did set one up like they were when they first came out, double bent arms. The one straight arm came out in 2007, 7662, the MTT. Don't know why they went to the gunmetal gray blasters. I really like the custom blasters for them, but hey, that's fine. Commander Bakara. Not much left to say there. Obviously needs a waist cape. Should have had the pauldron too, but I've been looking at him and everybody says he looks like a chipmunk, and where he's holding his breath. And really the problem is the visor. The visor print needs to go all the way across. It's got the damage, the dots here. He actually looks pretty good. That red strap should be up there, and also more of the maroon on him would balance out the look. But standard clone face, standard LEGO blaster, he's fine. The waist cape would definitely help, I believe. And then the real attraction probably is Galactic Marine, which they did use dual molding. Eyes should be green, everybody's already stated that. Waist cape would help dramatically. And I know a lot of people don't care about the backpack, but actually I do. I think it should be the old molded soldier backpack or a new mold. But they could just use the old white Hoth one. That would have been fine. But I am actually impressed. I am actually impressed with the helmets. I do think that this was really great quality on that one. And the actual build, 75413. The actual tiny tank or Republic Juggernaut. The brick built wheels look good, and the suspension actually works really, really good. The rubber sections are here in the center. The other ones have the floppy axles, and that just popped open. Yes, the durability. More than anything, what first shocked me when I got this in the hand, and after I built it, was this. Everybody says, yeah, it's removable and stuff, and it's kind of goofy looking. And I thought maybe like a round could be used instead, and it can be, but not the way it is, because guess what? Watch this. It doesn't turn. That probably disappoints me more than anything. That. I don't really care about this. Incidentally, the other holes, you can't put it down, so one play feature lost. This right here is fine. I mean, I would like to be big enough to have a clone on there, but you gotta remember the scale here, so maybe that's actually for the positive. The top not being attached, it's okay. I mean, you could put a couple tiles here to secure it. Wouldn't take much. I mean, like just something like this. I'll pretend it's not. It's like light gray, like right there. There you are. Look at that. That's fine. So it takes almost nothing to secure it. You do have a good edge to secure it too, so that'd be fine. Not a fan of stickers, but I really like those trans windows. And I think the proportions just feels really good. Here. These sides do feel a little bit thick, but that's okay. Got some nice interior space. This reminds me of the 2016. Oh, one thing people do have mentioned is this right here. This does rotate a little bit, but I actually haven't been able to get it to do it on this one. So, underneath is pretty cool. I like the overall look of it, the way it's built. And they just, like I said, there's no spring like this one used to have. All the other clone turbo tanks had springs, and so it works fine. And the brick built wheels work real fine. One thing to note, if you build one, if you haven't done it yet, this brown pin on the back here, don't push it all the way in. As you finally start seating it, because that's a technical pin, make sure this wheel spins freely before you put it home. And if you put it home too far, just back it out just a little bit if it's binding the wheel up. Okay, let's see. Back here, as can be seen, there's just one seat. The sides don't really open, which is disappointing, but you know. This access here, this does need to be lifted up to raise this up. Okay. There we go. It's pretty decent. Not as much room, but you gotta remember it is a subscale. The front here does not open. Yeah, this not rotating actually is really bumming me out. But top lifts off easily. This, and look how lightly this is connected. And seating is ample inside. You can open up both sides. And these sides do fold down, so you can push them out of your way. And you could leave the backpacks on, the Marines, because the way the seats are, there's no backs. So if you want to see how I did that, he's right there, his backpack is sticking out, but there is a hollow patch on the back, so this will close up easily with him in there. So seating is great. Kiadi Mundi could stand inside, which would probably make the most sense, or you could sit in that seat inside, because there is a hollow, a dip, a hub, if you will. Wasted space, everybody talks about it, and I agree too, is back here, since this is for the first time, is really accessible. And I have an idea about what I think I might want to do in here, especially since there's a little bit of a shelf. But we'll get to that in a little bit. I may just do a separate video. One thing that's kind of curious is you can't disclose this. You do actually have to pop these out and then bring this down first. So the shaping is really spot on, with the only being critical part being a little bit of a gap right here. But I don't know. I mean, I think overall it's a really beautiful model. This is a little bit goofy here. I think you could add more hinge pieces on the side here, more lips. You only got 2 in the front, 3 in the back. That would make it probably a little bit better. You can actually use these as grab irons and lift arms, or be very easy to just put some tiles across the top like gray and slam it down. The sand blue here does not work. I would prefer to see that as light gray. This right here being dark gray is fine. On the wheels, the sand blue I think does look good for the Clone Wars, and so I think it's overall fine. And the brick build wheels actually, I think, really capture the look and feel of this. Nothing here on the neck. Usually there's something there, but this, you can't really access it without ripping the side open. But this right here is potential storage areas, potential easy customizable location for you. But overall, I think it's a great looking model. I don't regret it, especially for $96. Well, here on the back, let's show some of the play functions. Here's a little stud shooter here, and they give you plenty of, or not studs, but a tile shooter, so we just, Now see, I didn't try it off camera, so this is the first time. There's a squib load. Yeah, it went somewhere. Oh well, they gave me lots of them, so it's fine. One's on the side. Like I said, it makes sense, but they should be up higher, but that's fine. Another one off, but they gave you like this one that came with 9 of them, which seems to be an odd number, but anyways, there it is. Great set. These are a great reason to get them. Wrong build, they should be ETAT, or this is just a great MIDI scale that could be used for great mocks. Like Kashyyyk would be a great massive mock, but hard to do because these Juggernauts are too big. But in this scale, might be a little more doable. Just a couple of large gray plates, a tree, just keep it simple. Anyways, perceived views out there. Love the comments. Great community. You all take care. Until next time, ciao.